Nigga, that burned my throat. Pause. God damn.
Mm. Like gangbusters.
That sticky, icky. Ooh, wee.
Mm-hmm. Get these pillows set up here so eloquently.
Yeah.
You see her. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Welcome back to the Very Peaceful Podcast. You understand me? Welcome back to the Very Peaceful Podcast. You were tuned in. You were visiting with, who am I? Oh, I'm your player partner, Uncle Mike. You understand me? The Calathea connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking me with some news that you can use. You know what I'm saying? Giving clarity, showing charity. You know what I'm saying? With that spectacular vernacular. You understand? I'm back like I left my car keys. I'm back like I left my phone in the couch cushion. You understand me? Come on, man. What else they call me? They call me the propagation poppy. You understand me? I'm also known as Monstera Mikey. You know what I'm saying? I'm also known as the nature norteño. You know what I'm saying? They might also call me the smoothie soreño. You understand me? It just depends on what side of town you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm locally known, internationally respected. You understand me? Don't check me, bitch. Check your oil filter. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm also here tuned in with my Gulf Coast player partner, Pooh Pac.
Yeah, Sammy. On this episode, I'm gonna be moonlighting as a young wizard Kelly. You understand me? Young tuxedo mask. You understand me, bitch? You ain't gonna see my face, no case. You little bitch.
Pooh out here with the R. Kelly mask on and shit.
Hell no, I ain't no R. Kelly mask.
Pooh out here with the wild R. Kelly mask and shit.
No.
We got the key to ignition.
Yes, sir. Speaking of R. Kelly, hey, so let's cover him actually getting his ass whooped in jail.
Allegedly,
but nah, they had like a mugshot of the nigga that was in there that actually did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you the mugshot. That nigga like a wild Latin king nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
King Tone hit him.
I seen a nigga joking. They was like, this nigga didn't want to sing Fiesta, and this Latin king niggas got mad.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, wow. That's a jail nigga for sure.
Yeah, nah, that's a career criminal right there.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. That nigga was like,
you get a certain amount of tattoos on your face, and you just gotta say fuck it at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that nigga's locked down.
You just gotta.
And if you locked down with tats like that,
nigga ain't locked down. He's locked up. A nigga like that with some tattoos looking like that, hey, he's locked up.
He out of there. He got his gang shit all on his shit, bro.
Man, let me tell you,
that was slight work attacking R. Kelly. That nigga get clout for number one attacking R. Kelly, but number two he's a child molester. So nigga, you got double clout for like nigga.
Unless he's a chomo as well.
Yeah, unless he's a chomo.
And he's just trying to earn his grace back.
Yeah.
Like, hey y'all, I'm not that bad of a chomo. Look, I attacked that chomo.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's crazy. But we seen it coming. I'm surprised niggas ain't pause for that. I'm surprised niggas ain't touched Bill Cosby. Is this nigga protected by the Muslims in Philly or something, bro?
This nigga protected by damn Temple number 3 and shit.
Yeah, for real, nigga. He gave his money to the mosque. He got the OBH, ARAB, and them niggas dark low type niggas in the jail with the Philly beards. Bill Cosby old ass waking up 5 a.m. praying and shit with the Muslims.
Okay, you don't get no points off of Bill, yo. You don't get no points.
I don't know, but you could, my nigga.
Nah, yo, how?
Because the thing about it, like, this nigga Bill did like as much as niggas actually like cut for Bill Cosby.
No, I know he was riding on niggas.
And in the pound cake speech, bro, there's chastising black people because you care about them, and he has given black institutions a lot of money. So I give him credit for that.
Well,
he put his money where his mouth is as far as credit. But what I'm saying is, time out. He did it overboard. Like,
I feel that
to the point where he acted like it came from a place of like he really don't like.
I feel
poor and working class black people, unless you while you was doing some other shit allegedly, like you know what I'm saying.
So look at this, right? So I feel that, right? However,
the niggas in prison, he wouldn't even fuck with them. He would never give them a job. He would never talk to them. Like you know.
I feel this, but listen. He's not reinvesting in the after product. Bill is investing in the original product. You understand? What am I talking about?
Yeah.
No, he didn't hire felons, but
Yeah.
He put the money on the front end of that so that you don't end up as a felon. I'm gonna put this money into these educational institutions.
No, absolutely.
I'm gonna stress I'm gonna stress the things, even if you know what I'm saying. You know what the Bible says about if you spare the rod. You know what I'm saying. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying. So albeit it may have been harsh, and we may not agree with it, but that and especially looking back and reminiscing in retrospect now, that's what we needed. Like we needed Bill Cosby's on our ass being like nigga.
Yeah.
For real, nigga. Like we needed that old ass uncle or that old ass grandpa that was always on some, you know what I'm saying, we ain't used to be on that type, you know what I mean? To kind of hold us accountable, and I feel it like, we're coming from a place of disdain versus a place of love. But
what I'm saying is like he was coming from a real like there's chastising people and then there's actual like nigga, I just think y'all niggas is scum. He was really on some like
but who cares if you putting up that money though? Because look at somebody else, right? Let's compare him to Jordan.
I hear what you're saying.
You feel me? Jordan wasn't on niggas, but Jordan also didn't invest in niggas either. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan didn't say shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are we comparing Cosby to? Who was in a position like Cosby and did better? I feel like that like you can say what you want, nigga. You sign that check over. You showing what your intentions are.
No, I mean I hear what you're saying, bro. But I mean that's still some white like.
And I know that you said while you doing this other stuff on the side, let's not.
I said allegedly.
Allegedly, and let's also not, well, we don't have to say allegedly. He's convicted of it.
He is, and I mean there was some.
But I'll just say this: that there was a culture, and this isn't us agreeing with anything like that. All we're doing is acknowledging the culture of that time. And Quaaludes was like fucking Four Locos in a fucking.
Hold on, like, and let me like kind of be nuanced with that. Like, I understand like the drug culture of that time, but like what he was doing was some next level shit. Was literally knocking them out and taking advantage. It wasn't just like, me
he
and
was
the
college
bitch.
educated.
It was like me and the bitch got high, you know what I'm saying? It got a little weird,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, like she was knocked out to where it's like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be different if like y'all are tripping and like she's awake and like consenting and like, you know what I'm saying? But y'all just high.
Right.
But she consented, like, you know what I'm saying? That's different than if the bitch is like totally knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like if she's knocked out, bro, like that's
no, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
But yeah, cause I mean, in the 70s, bro, motherfuckers was getting high, free love, snorting coke in the bathroom, Studio 54, fucking mad bitches raw and shit. Like,
straight up.
Like there was a time in the 70s, bro, which is crazy. Like that, my nigga. There was diseases, but it wasn't like diseases. You know what I'm saying?
Like, said it wasn't diseases.
Like nigga. In the 70s, bro, you could go raw, bitch, in a one night on coke and not wake up like, damn, nigga, I should probably go get checked out. No, nigga, like you're fine. Like if you're not peeing, if you're stinging, your pee ain't stinging in like 2 weeks, nigga, you good. That was the 70s.
That's how some niggas is operating still, but we ain't even gonna get on.
We gotta get a nigga wrap it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Wrap it up.
Hey, yeah. But all right. So listen, we totally, had a quick little sidebar.
Yeah.
But you don't know no different than that, because guess what? You could be anywhere in the world, but you here with us. You know what I'm saying? Your dog lip Capri Sun slurping ass is here with us, and I want to let you know that we are the best definition of thankful for you. You know what I'm saying? We thankful for the people that are going to see this live stream. We thankful for the people that are tuned in right now, are different on the different platforms that we have here. And again, we just wanted to let you know. You are tuned in to the Very Peaceful Podcast, and there are several different places, you know what I'm saying, that you could very well go and check out the Very Peaceful Podcast. You might have heard of the Very Peaceful Podcast and seen us slide through your suggested listens on motherfucking Apple Podcasts. Maybe you was on Google Podcasts one day and the Very Peaceful Podcast scrolled by and bitch you welcome, you know what I'm saying? Because we definitely on Google Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on Breaker. We're on Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely want to give a shout out to our sponsors at HEB, you know what I'm saying? No neighborhood store does more, you bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? We definitely want to give a shout out to Vuv Clico, you know what I'm saying? We definitely want to give a shout out to Earth Burger, Sprouts, Trader Joe's, Riscato red wine. You understand me? Who else? Who else we giving shout outs to as far as our sponsors go? I would be remiss to bring up our sponsors and not say Whole Foods. You understand me? Come
Trader
on,
Joe's
man.
in the cut.
Trader Joe's is definitely in the cut.
He's still giving it up.
Simply Lemonade. Come on, man. Listen, man. We ain't turning down nothing but our collar. You know what I'm saying? And like we said, we back from our hiatus. I had to give you this visual, you know what I'm saying? I had to slide on this silk Komodo on a punk rock bitch, you know what I'm saying? You too near me not to hear me. I ain't doing nothing but swallowing, spitting, talking shit, you understand me? Let's go. You see my ZZ playing over there doing very peaceful numbers. Listen, but enough about me. Let's have a talk about what's been going on lately, Pooh. We're in quarantine still. These versus battles are cracking.
Yeah.
They had Monica and Brandy this past week. Did you tune into that?
I caught a little bit of it, man. You know.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Yeah. No, I tuned in for a little bit. So you know, Brandy and Monica, like in the black community since the '90s, we've manufactured a beef in our head.
Yes.
You don't even know.
And he was like, yo, they the Pac and Biggie of R&B.
Yeah, nigga, like that boy is mine was real. Nigga, like they was really beefing on the set. Like the niggas boxed out. Like
look at how they was up against each other. Their backs up against each other in the music video.
Like you know, niggas, we kind of concocted like.
That was Mekhi Phifer in the video, right?
I think so. Yeah. That you know they beefing.
First movie ever, murked out Mekhi Phifer.
Shout to Cam, but yeah, bro, like, so that versus one was interesting, and like, you know, people were saying like, oh, Brandy's gonna wash Monica, but
fuck
like,
out of here.
You know, bro, Monica got some hood auntie tracks, nigga. Her and Keisha and Mary got the hood ballads.
I'm gonna tell you something.
The black women hood ballads, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something about
straight
that.
Like that.
People that think that. Like on some, there is literally nothing accomplishment wise. There is literally nothing that Brandy accomplished music wise. I'm not talking about M to the O to the Moesha. You understand me? We ain't talking about the. It's me.
You watch the motherfucking
team. It's me.
That shit was bracket.
Always on my mind. I gotta be down. Come on. I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, I gotta do Moesha. You understand? We ain't even talking about Moesha. You know. But just music-wise, there's nothing that Brandy accomplished that Monica hasn't, and I mean that literally. I mean that from the #1 hits to the time on Billboard to platinum hits to gold certification. Like nothing that Brandy accomplished in the music game was untouched by Monica. First off, there's the first thing. Secondly, I'm just throwing in my personal effects here, nigga. Brandy's a little weird bitch. You understand me? You understand me? The bitch been weird since there was the rumors of her being in the music video with the booger in her nose and shit. You remember that?
Yeah.
Niggas was like, yo, she got a booger in her nose in the video.
I remember that shit.
Niggas was childish, dog. But for real though.
Wait. Didn't Brandy kill somebody?
Oh! Where's our sound effects? Where's our fucking sound effects?
Oh wait, or am I tripping?
No, you're not. She totally fucking. It was and people was mad because
she like drive away too. Like
she drove away and she did no jail time. She caught like involuntary. Listen, let's not be. Come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Brandy should caught a body and got off.
Brandy
nigga.
Murder. I'm gonna put in Brandy murder.
Vehicular manslaughter.
All right, so the first thing that comes up on news.com is the celebrities who's killed people.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we need to quick 5 names on that.
Oh, shit. She killed her co-star.
Ooh, what?
Oh, no. I'm misreading it. It was the same highway. Hold on. Let's get this detail real quick because we can't have Pooh out here spreading false fake news. All right. She was involved in a 4-car freeway crash that left a 38-year-old woman dead. This was back in. This was back in. Disrespect your manhood. This was back in 07. So I'm not about to go through this whole fucking article, but yeah, she was involved in an accident where somebody died. Can we say she caught a body? Yeah, technically. You want to say it?
Yeah, caught a body, yo.
You want to say it? Fuck it. She caught a body. Fuck it.
And they call Monica Gunica.
Gunica? I didn't hear that one.
Nah,
so, in addition to that, the reason I fuck with Monica is because her music, and then, listen, I don't know Brandy's whole story about where her shit be coming from and her inspiration. I remember as a youngin' hearing about motherfucking Monica being in a car with her fucking boyfriend and this nigga smoking himself in the seminary in the car with Monica in the fucking car, nigga.
Yeah, didn't she see like this dude commit suicide?
Yes,
her? Yeah,
this nigga blew his fucking head off in front of her, and then she held down C Murder. Nigga, she was fucking with C Murder, nigga. You know how much of a real bitch you gotta be when you fucking with C Murder, nigga?
Yeah.
And this was with Caught the Body. This wasn't pre-body like, oh yeah, I used to fuck this nigga. Like, nah.
That was that y'all heard him. You see murder the motherfucker. He in the Angola jumpsuit in the music video, nigga. On the
this is conjugal. This is C Murder. You understand me?
Yeah.
So yeah,
that
man.
That was Soulja Slim that just got killed. C Murder.
Come on, man. So I fuck with her off of the strength of her real.
Hey, and she used to date Rocco.
Wow, she got babies by Rocco,
right?
She got babies by Rocco.
Yeah, so she fuck with street niggas.
Yeah, no, and Rocco, don't be confused by the little one or two songs that y'all heard from Rocco. Rocco was actually a street nigga.
Yeah, that nigga Rocco, before he jumped in the rap game, he was the plug.
Yeah, Rocco was actually a street nigga.
He was just the plug nigga.
So hey, I like me a
I like me a young hood yet. You know what I'm saying?
A little rough around the edges, like a rug with some frayed edges and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I like a bitch that will hold the burner, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, girl, put this in your purse.
Put it in your purse.
You know what I'm saying?
At the door.
You know.
Yeah, that's how good side. Yeah.
So Brandy and Monica was recently, and so we just talked about the difference as far as what we feel like personally. But how did it pan out? I heard that there was some awkward moments between them.
Yeah, there was some awkward because people, niggas just feel like
a lot of people they broke records.
Yeah, they did.
They broke the record.
It was like 1.3 million.
And I'll tell you what I feel about that. First off, go ahead with what you saw as far as
niggas concocted like a whole beef scenario, like these niggas really don't like each other.
And that's why 1.3 million people tuned in.
Yeah, so people just thought like it was gonna be all shady and you was gonna fire each other up and shit. Like niggas wanted to see like
that's why niggas tuned in, bro. They wanted to see a car wreck. Yeah, everybody wants to see everybody want a noodle neck and motherfucking look over.
Exactly. Niggas thought it was gonna be bracket on there. And then like they were making every little thing between them like a microaggression or something. I'm just like, bro, they're not cool like that. So of course it's gonna be awkward,
right? In
some parts, like you know what I'm saying.
That makes sense.
Like, but niggas do the most. They was making it seem like Monica was being all shady and not fuck with Brandy, and Brandy was being all fake.
And they're also polar opposites.
Yeah, they are. Like
they're polar opposites as far as personality goes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Monica's more serious, hood chick. Yeah. Brandy's more like bubbly black girl type shit.
But in an awkward way, though.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, the weird bubbly black girl type
and shit. Then you also got to remember, in addition to that, there's going to be, just like there's the audience that's tuning in because they want to see some weird, awkward shit so that they can talk shit about it online. Brandy and Monica are aware of that.
Yeah,
they're totally aware of people's outside perspective of what they have amongst each other.
If you're a celebrity, your homies is on Twitter and shit.
So that energy bleeds into them, right? Because it's like, I want to be normal, but I also know that there's 1 million fucking people that are looking at me, and half of them are looking at me not because they love my music, but just because they want to see a car wreck. They want to see us. They want to see us get into it. They want to see something happen between us. They want to see if something's gonna happen to it. Was it real? What's been going on all of these years? So I definitely feel it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you what, I wasn't really looking forward to that. R&B smooth. I ain't an R&B dude. You know what I'm saying? I know it was good for the culture though. It was good for the black women's spirit. you know.
No, it was like, I didn't see black women coalesce around an event like that since the Erykah Badu and
the Erykah Badu and Jill Scott.
That was all love in there.
Come on, man.
That was mad love in there.
Oh, that was fucking fire. That's in my top 3 of the verses that we've seen.
Yeah.
Like and I ain't gonna lie to you, like Jill Scott, that's dope that they brought her in, but I would have been happy with anybody that they put Erykah Badu up against, bro.
But nobody could have won against Erykah Badu besides Jill Scott. There's nobody else in that lane and catalog. There's nobody else besides Jill Scott.
I'll say somebody else that I feel like could have done it, but nobody's gonna want to hear that.
No, I said
it would never happen.
Who?
But the person that I believe could have done that. Well, there's 2 people actually.
Okay.
2 people. I feel like Janet Jackson. And here's the reason why people aren't gonna want to hear these 2 people is because the commercial success that these 2 women that I'm going to mention have received.
But I think
can't really compare. Erykah Badu can't compare to the commercial success that these 2 have had.
Nah, I mean they're not even in the same lane, bro. Like
and Beyonce.
Against Erykah Badu, the only person that can go against Janet Jackson and Beyonce is Janet Jackson and Beyonce.
I feel that
they're above. I fuck with Erykah Badu, but they're way
commercially.
Above. But I'm talking about like culture and like, you know what I'm saying, like idol wise, like
yeah, you're right. Because
they're an icon. Not saying
right. No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. Which is why I said it's not. Which is exactly why I said it's an unpopular opinion.
It is.
However, talent-wise, cultural impact-wise, not talking about if a white girl in Australia knows your name.
No, I'm not even saying that as far as like black people.
Because they know Beyonce and Janet Jackson in China.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is, at the Essence Fest, motherfuckers gonna be like, I'm talking about black women. I'm talking about regular black women.
Right.
If you say the Essence Fest next year, they're gonna have Erykah Badu. They're gonna go crazy.
Right.
But if they say, hey, at the Essence Fest, we're gonna have Janet Jackson, they're gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this.
Janet Jackson is up there with fucking Diana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Janet Jackson is up there.
She is an icon.
Here's the thing about Janet Jackson. And this ain't taking nothing away from Janet. Like I totally agree she's an icon. Totally agree. She's a Mariah Carey. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's you know what I mean? Bro. Like, yeah. But I also feel like Janet is Janet because of what her last name is. Janet is a Jackson. And we need not ever forget that fact.
Yeah.
That she's a fucking Jackson.
But she was talented though.
Talented nonetheless. But that Jackson shit means something. That Jackson shit, in combination with her talent, is what makes her the icon. Anyways, so I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I feel like impact-wise, as far as, so what I measure people, they say you measure a boss by how many bosses he made.
Yeah.
By how many people you put on. That's how you measure the success of somebody, right?
Yeah.
Isn't so much of how successful you are, but how successful are the people around you, right? Type shit. And so when I look at that,
but who is Erykah Badu put on?
Not in that sense. Okay. What I'm talking about is cultural impact as far as her sons that she has in the game.
But
she is literally Janet Jackson was in a lane that was already created. Janet Jackson didn't create her own lane. She didn't foster her own lane. She didn't take a lane that was a baby and foster it into an adult, so like Erykah Badu did with Neo Soul.
I think you're saying Janet Jackson, even though she's talented, but she's
talented
not that
as fuck.
Talented. I think you're trying to say like she's like the Black Madonna.
Correct. And originality.
And so it's like
originality. Yeah. Janet Jackson ain't writing treatments for her fucking music videos, bruh. Erykah Badu, a fact that we learned in the verse, has been writing her treatments for all of her music videos since the fucking beginning. On and on, bag lady, bruh. Question for you. Name me a song by Janet Jackson that has the implications and the challenge to uplift like Bag Lady to black women. Name me a Bag Lady by Janet Jackson.
I understand, bro, but we're going by catalog and hits by hit.
This is correct, which is why I couldn't negate her commercial success.
Yeah,
which is why I led with that. I was like, the commercial success is what separates them.
But what I'm saying is, with us, with the
this
Verzuz,
is CBD,
bro,
by the way.
Yeah, it is.
This is CBD, totally legal in Texas.
No THC.
This is not THC. This is not illegal. I just wanted to let that be known. This is totally CBD. You know what I'm saying? And I will consume. So take the commercialness out of it. Take that pop shit out of it. I'm talking about.
But I'm saying from the Verzuz angle, even like.
Fuck Verzuz.
What I'm saying,
fuck Verzuz. This is me and you now, nigga.
No, we're talking. But what I'm
she
saying
can't go hit for hit with her.
And that's what I'm saying. Like for us, nigga, we care about the deep album cuts. We care about a whole catalog. We don't give a fuck about your hits. We talking about your catalog as like, nigga, what?
And that's where I feel like Janet's not fucking with Erykah Badu, bro.
And I would agree on that. But I'm saying for a Verzuz battle, like Janet, hit for hit, like because that's what a Verzuz battle is like, nigga. Correct. Our hits are better than yours.
Correct. Which is why we will never see it. Which is why I said it's an unpopular opinion. And the other one with Beyonce again is in the same category. Like she's a fucking planet. She's a whole planet.
Because what I'm saying is, even when we watched the Nelly versus Ludacris one,
oh, we got to talk about
like that. Hit for hit, like Luda had
and was some fly by night. Y'all just young, and y'all just wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. But I'm at that. I'm 31. Inshallah, you know what I'm saying? I will see 32 next month. You know what I'm saying? And I was there, nigga. I had his first CD, the hardcover of his first CD. I had the word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, back for the first time, them shits go, and he was rapping like his style and his wordplay and his schemes is some shit that niggas today low key ain't fucking with. Like he was rapping. And then you take the fact that he was rapping like that out of Atlanta at the time when like Lil Jon and them was running shit. Come on, man. Like, and T.I., but even T.I.'s wordplay never amounted to fucking Ludacris. Ooh, they should have done Luda and T.I. versus.
That would have been a more accurate battle.
They should have did a Luda and T.I. versus. That would have been fire, bro. That would have been fire. But yeah, you know, people forget like Luda was, come on, man, Luda was rapping. And and Nelly didn't even play Ever Loving Me. Ever, like there was cuts, which is why I personally feel like the artist shouldn't be pulling their own cuts out. They don't know what we like.
That's what I was.
They don't fucking know. They need a DJ or something. Like y'all don't know they don't know what's hot in the streets.
They don't, cause Nelly was playing some bullshit. I'm like, nigga, you got some deep album cuts that niggas fuck with, that I fuck with, bro. Like that you could.
He ain't even put
like hit for hit. Luda would smack you for a little bit. So I'm like, nigga, bring the fucking deep album cuts in at least and let the.
Did he even play Batter Up?
He did.
He didn't play Batter Up.
He did eventually.
Okay. He played Batter Up.
Right. Like,
it was a while ago, so I'm a little separated.
You know, he had to fucking play Batter Up,
but yeah,
you know that's what we was all there for.
He definitely could. Yeah, now mind you, even if he pulled out those other cuts, Luda was about to smack this nigga around.
Because Luda still had some.
He was a DJ. Luda was a fucking DJ. Do not play with him. Do not play with him. People forget that Ludacris started off as a motherfucking DJ on the motherfucking radio, bruh. Lover. Chris Lover. They fucking forget. And once I tuned into this fucking, what's it called? Because I'm on a hiatus right now. You understand me? I ain't on social media. I've been on social media for a good 2 months now. You know what I'm saying? Very peacefully. But when I tuned in and I saw that Luda was playing, I feel like smacking a nigga today.
Yeah,
slap. I said it's a rap.
It is.
It's a fucking rap.
Luda had some fucking deep album cuts too.
Once I tuned in and I saw that he had niggas getting warmed up, so I feel like slapping a nigga today. I said he's out of there. Get Nelly out of there.
Like, bro, he didn't even play motherfucking Cry Babies Go Home. Like that nigga could have just like he had like nigga
bangers,
cuts, like deep album.
Blueberry Yum Yum.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like nigga had album cuts, bro. That was like nigga. So yeah, that was a good battle. But what I'm saying is for the Erykah and Janet shit.
Let's get back to that real quick. So look. So
I feel you on
she's
that.
her whole planet, right?
Like,
so, but listen to me. Listen.
But I'm saying that's an unfair like battle because there's
two
different lanes.
It is, but I'm
gonna. Jackson would have to go against Madonna like a pop.
I'll give you that.
Icon like Boy George or some shit, nigga.
I feel you. I feel you.
So
because
for
she's transcended.
Janet Jackson, I think that was like.
You right.
Plus they weren't at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So let me. Answer this question. Answer this question, especially since they both from Neo Soul. It was a perfect match.
That was the whole
But answer this question because we just talked about how great Janet is.
Yeah.
Who got more sons in the game though? Who can we look at in the game that's making music, that's writing music? And when I say making music, I'm talking about making music. Who can we look at that's making music?
I would say both.
Huh?
I would say both. Like
you don't listen to somebody and be like, you know what? She sound like she's influenced by Janet Jackson.
No, what I'm saying is like
said no bitch ever.
No. Hear me out.
But we can listen to some shit and be like, damn, that sound like she was influenced by Erica. Like that sounds like
but what I'm saying is like I don't know how to describe it, but it's the ambiance of look, I'm a motherfucking black woman and I'm that bitch. Like I'm saying like that black icon pop singer, like nigga, I'm killing it for the women.
She's one of the handful. She's one of the first.
She opened that up for like a Beyonce and like etc. Like you know, for a black like Megan Thee Stallion, you know, it's different.
Don't do that.
But it's, what I'm saying is like,
don't do that.
No, just hear what I'm here. I'm talking about the black woman crossover. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Who don't do that?
Type shit.
Don't do that.
I know it sounds crazy.
I'll do a whole segment.
We can, but what I'm saying is, Janet has really, and not only that, but like white pop stars too. Like you know what I'm saying? She's as far as the pop star archetype.
No, I feel it. I give you
that for like a more.
No, I give you that.
A more feminine, fierce, more because like, even Madonna was like whatever sexual. Hey, she was still poppy and like white girl.
Rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in peace, Tupac. We gonna talk about Madonna. You understand? We gotta say rest in peace, Pac. Yeah. So I went and kept the whip stock. All a nigga know you not. Get you some money and get up out of nigga pocket. Okay, you bought the AMG. I seen that. Listen. All right, so we talked about the Erykah Badu shit. That was love. It was totally a love fest. I loved it. They both went banger for banger, dropping facts. Like Erykah Badu is a weirdo. It was fucking hilarious. Like it was fucking great. And you know what else was great? That DMX and Snoop Dogg battle.
Oh, that was it, bro.
That shit was so funny.
Bro, let me tell you how DMX is. But the thing is, like DMX is so serious, and yet he's so live. Uncle
Snoop got him to loosen up. You saw Snoop loosen up.
Like nigga, like
when there came the moments that X was getting up and doing ad-libs for Snoop, I was like, yo, this is it right here, dog.
Yeah, like that shit was great, and like. If you a big DMX fan, like,
which I am, he's my first favorite rapper. DMX was my first favorite rapper.
DMX was that nigga, bro. Like everybody talking about, bro. If DMX didn't get down bad on them crack rocks, bro, there would be like no Jay-Z,
bro.
I keep it real. Like people can get mad at me. Oh, well Jay-Z, no, that nigga, no, nigga. DMX,
nah, he definitely
had star quality, nigga, correct. And he was just as thorough with his pen. Like,
and guess
you know
what
I'm saying?
Jay-Z never dropped 2 #1 albums in a year. Sorry. Yeah. As many times as he went multi-platinum. I mean,
he went platinum on
as many times as he went multi-platinum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did drop the Blueprint on 9/11 and still do numbers. Back when there was no streams. So listen, and I'll be honest with you, Jay-Z is like my second favorite rapper as a youngin'. Like niggas that I grew up and I was like, yo, that's that nigga. DMX and Jay-Z after listening to the Blueprint, like 9/11 did it for me. I had the Blueprint, the CD. I used to go to sleep to it. Fucking fire, bro. Fucking fire. Like, and I didn't even know who Kanye West was at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking fire. So yeah, we're not gonna overlook the fact that Jay-Z was able to drop an album on 9/11. No, he dropped it on 9/11 or 9/12. And this is back when niggas had the physical copies. and still went platinum.
Nigga, you had to like line up at Sam.
You still had to go to Best Buy, bro.
Like nigga, 1 million people had to buy your
Come on,
shit.
man.
Go to the store and buy 1 million people.
So let's not forget that. However,
had to go to your fucking store and buy that shit.
However, DMX dropped. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. And motherfucking Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. Within a year, the only other artist to do that shit is Pop.
And this nigga dropped movies that were actually good, nigga.
Romeo Must Die.
Come on, son.
Cradle to the Grave.
Come on, son. Belly.
I'll slap you in your fucking face right now. You think it's a fucking game? Strut, nigga! Strut!
And the thing about it, that nigga was a good actor, bro.
He wasn't acting.
He wasn't. No, but I'm saying he never.
Think I give a fuck about a red light?
He never took an acting course, and that nigga was like decent at acting. Like
Shorty can't eat no books, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like that nigga was really like
Tommy Buns, nigga.
What he's saying is like this nigga DMX was a real fucking talented nigga.
Show him
like,
how Tommy Brown get down.
Just raw talent, son.
I'm gonna show him how Tommy Brown get down. He said this nigga ox.
Nigga said, "Come on, son, I thought you was a real dread."
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no disrespect. I'm just trying to get how you get it. Like, yo, fucking Tommy Buns, literally top 5, one of my favorite movie characters ever in a fucking movie. Like, come on, man, Tommy Buns. And he had Keisha. Keish. You know how motherfucking bitches like to talking shit.
Yeah, that nigga.
And this was back when X was considered a sex symbol as far as like the rap game went. Yeah, bitches loved DMX back at this time. Bitches loved DMX. Like, yo, Belly, come on, man. Nigga had a movie with Aaliyah, song with Aaliyah. Come on, man. Let me make it back in one beat. Baby, I am what I am. I'm gonna be who I be. Come on, man.
Nigga had a song with Cisco. When Drew Hill was popping, when Cisco was popping.
No, another nigga can't handle it.
Come on, son. What these bitches want from a nigga?
He had Cisco doing the whole video.
Nigga, let's go.
I didn't know what this nigga was doing, but I was doing that shit.
Yeah, nigga, Cisco
from a nigga. Oh my gosh, bro. So yeah, that DMX Snoop shit, and man, it really took me down like Snoop's catalog.
Oh, there's some people sleep on Snoop. They just think, oh nigga, he didn't rap.
Oh, bro, he been rapping since the '92, nigga. Bro. Like, bro, classic album since '92.
That's another. Only DMX can go against Snoop. Only them niggas can kind of like clash a little bit.
I could see
just because they were icons.
I could see Jay-Z actually comparing to Snoop.
Now people were saying that, but I just can't.
Where the quality, because I don't feel like he's on his level. However, because dude got in the game before him, I feel like if you give him that extra time, because everything that Jay did, I mean, we could compare them. They both worked with Pharrell. Oh no, Snoop didn't get access to Kanye, which is the blueprint.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they're in 2 different leagues, bro. I just think the only person who could probably go, and y'all probably get hate for this.
With Jay-Z is who?
Is 50 and Drake. As far as like hits,
okay,
mainstream hits, because Hov got deep album cuts and hits.
Yeah,
like there's not too many people that can. The only person, and I'm not even a Drake fan, but as far as like,
no, I feel you. His number one hits
catalog and his and these deep cuts that people fuck with.
It's a bunch of R&B shit. It's a bunch of R&B shit.
It's not my
when
shit.
you really compare the bangers, like he has the quantity, but the quality of his number one hits compared to compared to Jay-Z is like, nigga.
What I'm saying is that's
because Jay-Z got them all, nigga. Like Jay-Z got
That's
Money,
what I'm saying.
Cash, Hoes.
But I'm saying that's the only closest one as far as like mainstream. Like,
yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Hov is still like the mainstream.
And the thing about it is that Jay-Z's so cool that ain't nobody about to get Jay-Z no fucking verses. Like this nigga will never agree to do no fucking verses unless they like pay this nigga and they do it on Tidal. Like y'all niggas will never get a fucking Jay-Z verses. So stop being peasants. And
it wouldn't even be of Jay-Z verses. He wouldn't, because he shady, bro. He don't want to be around niggas like that. Just to he was just making a performance of him performing his hits and having like Meek Mill like open for him. That's literally it.
He said Meek Mill. Nah, he would let Memphis Bleak open for him.
Nah, not even Memphis. He
can open up with Dear Summer.
Nah, Meek is protege now, bro.
Yo, so all right, so we went through those. DMX and Snoop was fucking fire.
Oh wait, let me just say this thing about DMX that I didn't get to say. This nigga DMX is so real. Like again, I want to say that I'm happy that because for a long time being a DMX fan and the way he was down bad for a minute, bro. I didn't think we was gonna see this nigga ever do some shit like this.
That's true. I am very happy that he was healthy.
He got his life back together, bro.
Yes. And he got that belly on him. He looking good. He's eating. He's fucking eating. Like it looked good to see him putting on weight. Like it was
good to see him as an older man.
Yeah,
for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because bro.
But still on his shit though.
Yeah, like
and when he opened up with that
nigga still got it, bro. He still
so y'all niggas minds. Fucking with me. I know somebody that told you about fucking with D.
See, Come on, man. Nobody says like you gonna get out of shape. I would go see a fucking DMX show because he's gonna still put on a fucking show, my nigga.
Dog, my only concern is like a couple years ago, I think he was gonna come to San Antonio, and I was scared to go because I felt like I was scared to buy a ticket because I was like, dog, I want to go, but I ain't trying to buy the ticket and then this nigga don't show.
No, that's why I felt too. I remember he was here. He was battling some nigga here that I knew.
I don't give a fuck about y'all. One of the hardest intro songs ever on a motherfucking album ever.
And let me tell y'all this shit, bro. Like, it's 2020. This nigga DMX really performed Where the Hood At. The first verse in 2020, nigga. It didn't even blank it out.
And
calling niggas homo thugs and kissing. You kissing a man, I ain't shaking your hand. Like that nigga said, he don't give a fuck. Bragging with the cat in the belt. Like he was going hard. Like, you know, like even Snoop was like, man, what? I remember like niggas was like, bro, why didn't they let this nigga do like the censored version? Like it's 2020. That's what I'm gonna give DMX.
Fuck out of here. DMX would never, nigga.
DMX came like said, fuck it, nigga.
What they gonna do?
I'm performing my shit.
Them niggas don't control his shine either way.
That's what I'm saying. DMX didn't. What I'm saying is for that, like it was. What I'm saying is that shit was still raw, son. Like you know, it was still on some like
no,
fuck it.
Definitely. And then, you know, I know that you tuned in. I missed it, but I know that you saw that Beanie Man and Bounty Hunter battle.
Oh, man, that was great. It was great.
That was actually voted by Billboard. Billboard.com to be the best versus battle so far.
It was the best. That was the one that I watched in its entirety. All the other ones I seen bits and pieces. I was doing some other shit. But the Beanie Man and Bounty Killer was the one that, because I love dancehall. I love roots reggae.
Roots rock reggae.
I love dancehall. You know what I'm saying? Beanie Man is dope, but you know, I roll with Bounty Killer. That nigga was really on that gunman team. You understand? Like nigga was on that real rude boy and shit. Like,
don't bring scared business to me.
No, that shit is lit. Like as far as like street shit, because like as a kid in the 90s, bro, I saw a lot of Jamaicans like in the streets, not knowing that them niggas was selling mad crack. Like Jamaica, like people don't realize like Jamaicans control like 40% of like the dope game in the black community. Like them niggas were serious, like in Houston, Louisiana, New York,
hella in New York, Florida.
Yeah, like them niggas, Crown Heights, them niggas,
Florida, Georgia.
bragging, yeah, like, and them niggas
Brooklyn
niggas up, yeah, like the
Shower Posse.
They had it on lock. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I look at Jamaica, like as far as who was the closest thing to Black Americans, like as far as like ethnic wise, as far as like music and cultural wise. People will say like, "Oh, England." I'm like, no, because they're more African. You know what I'm saying? To an extent. I mean, some of them are West Indian because of Jamaicans or whatever. But I look at like as far as style and culture and how we do certain shit and how we're all religious Christian and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Got hoods and like hood niggas. And... Shout out. I would say Jamaica, bro. We're close to Jamaicans on some shit. Like as far as like, you know what I'm saying?
Blood fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not close to Cubans, Haitians. Like, nah, like the closest ones would be a Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? As far as like American, like, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, with that being said, Bounty Killer with dancehall, Bounty Killer was really like a gangster rapper, but in like a Jamaican form. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on some like, because even you think about like 50 Cent, like, a lot of rap niggas, we did take a lot of shit from, you know, Jamaica. Like, we shared a lot of stuff. Like, the Jamaicans, people, oh, you know, Jamaicans made up rap music. No, not entirely, because you know, Bob Marley and them, they were using our shit from like Motown and did their own ska music and shit. And then it went to, you know, we had discos and their shit was like dance, like, you know what I'm saying? So they got all of their shit like influences and shit from us, and we've just been sharing that as like a cross cultural thing. And so like some people can't fuck with dance hall because of the accent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what you're saying.
Right.
But if you like listen clear enough, bro, and like look at their style and shit, and like them niggas is spitting, bro. And like Bounty Killer was really on some like gangster rapper type shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like
I heard they put on a really good performance.
they did. And like again, with dance hall, bro, it was all dance hall was all about your live performance. Live show. Like they would do clashes where like you know how we do battle rap here, they would do clashes but like with like a sound bite of their music. They would do like 40 seconds, like, you know, get the crowd hyped and like, you know what I'm saying? That was the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like with Jamaicans, bro, like they in dance hall, they still, and plus these are older cats too. So they're from like the days you actually have to perform.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Live instruments.
And you could tell that, and it was evident with their it was evident with their performance that they did.
Yeah, this was a time where you had to perform and you had to like know how to do timing and breath and like stage performance.
They put on a real show. They looked at that. They approached it like
a real performance, like
a real concert. Nigga, they approached it like, nigga, it's Jamaica versus America, nigga.
Yeah, like we
about to do our shit and shit on these niggas.
Yeah,
Bumbleclot, Batty boy. We don't want no Batty boy American.
For real, bro. They put on a motherfucking show.
So, listen. So now, you know, they've had this thing going back and forth between I don't call the nigga Tip or T.I. I call him Clifford Harris. I call him by his Crime Stopper's name.
Oh man.
I call him by his Crime Stopper's name. You understand me? Yeah, still. T.I. been out here thirsty as hell, trying to, you know, remain prevalent and relevant. You understand me? And motherfucking trying to get somebody to do a versus with him, and he been calling out 50 Cent for several weeks now, and you know, 50 been trolling him. I feel like 50 is another one of those guys who we're not going to see do a versus, who he kind of feels like he's too cool for that shit. And I agree. I would like to see somebody just feel like they too cool for that shit. Like, nah, nigga, I ain't.
But what I'm saying is like, Tip ran the rap game for a little, not the whole rap game, but he was popping. He was all popping, but like
50 told this nigga that he's a better specimen of a man than he is. And you want to know something? After his little bitch ass Crime Stoppers commercial, I wouldn't disagree. You understand me? I wouldn't motherfucking disagree. You understand me?
My thing is, bro, like this nigga 50 Cent, bro. People forget when 50 Cent was popping.
Nigga. There was nothing.
Ran like nigga. Like the only person. The only person that I could say
that had a run like that was who?
Would be Wayne.
Yeah,
Wayne. Time when Wayne dropped.
Yep.
If you had a verse from Wayne, your shit was gonna do numbers.
No, for sure.
Wayne on a hook or Wayne verse was gonna make you do numbers.
Bruh, you are absolutely fucking right. And
same with 50.
And T.I. was never that.
He was never.
He was never that.
You were never gonna pop off of a T.I. verse.
He was.
Not correct.
Not when 50 had his hiatus. That is correct. There was never a moment where he was like, damn, T.I. killing them features, nigga. And he just, nigga, let me tell you something, bro. He was never that. T.I. was never nationally what 50 was nationally. Geographically, we might even be able to say that at his hiatus, 50 was hotter in Atlanta than motherfucking T.I. was at his hiatus.
I would agree.
I would need to speak to, you know, I got some people from the A that I would need to bounce that theory off of. But I feel like even at his pinnacle, that 50 may have been hotter in Atlanta than Tip was at his hottest. If I'm making sense with y'all. Listen, 50 was that nigga. I don't even want to tell y'all how sick I was. I don't even want to say these three words. In the club, when In the Club fucking came out, they were playing this song every goddamn 30 seconds on the radio.
Sir, what white women,
and the song is 3 minutes long.
Bro, well, yeah, white women mothers were walking around, it's your birthday, we're gonna party like it's your, white people love that song.
Straight up. Like, dog, and now it's a total montage with him doing the pull-ups, hanging upside down with the headband.
This nigga had a do-rag on, fucking working out in the video. Nigga, 50 was like the first,
let's not
like,
forget
real
the first
rapper.
He was the first nigga to bring back beef music videos, bruh.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of rap beef music videos, and let's not forget that Wankster's one of them. This nigga totally made a doll out of Ja Rule. A fucking doll, bruh. And had his own son in the music video playing with a doll of this other man, bruh. Come on, man. Like
had his son throw it out. Like,
he threw the shit in the trash.
Like, come on.
I ain't playing with no Wankster. And in the and they had
bro, he was the king of fucking beef. Like, for
hella trolling. How to rob,
nigga.
Where's T.I.'s How to Rob, nigga?
To the point where this nigga 50 Cent was bubbling, but he wasn't big like that. He had Jay-Z at the pinnacle of Jay-Z's career.
I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?
In front of everybody. Hov had to recognize this nigga, bro. And this is Hov at his peak.
Yeah.
Like,
people don't know that. Yeah, a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say people don't know, but a lot of y'all may not know that there was actually a time where Jay-Z was on stage, and he'll deny that he was actually talking about 50 Cent, but we niggas know. Because Jay-Z 50 had just did the How to Rob, and he was like, what Jigga done sold like 4 milli? What he said, what Jigga done sold like 4 milli? You think he a superstar? Don't want a nigga putting holes in that Bentley coupe door, some shit like that. He had been dropping Jay-Z's name. Jay-Z doing a freestyle during a concert. I remember the beat and everything that he was on when I heard it. And the nigga Jay-Z said, I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?
And that was unheard of back in the day, because like him dropping, like, there was like beef like on
Jay-Z play shit cool though. Like, he didn't get messy until now. He's a real subliminal ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, so yeah. And
what I'm saying is no, like at that time, like there was beef, like somebody might drop a song, like a diss song or mention it. But 50 Cent had a whole song dissing everybody.
But what we're doing is one thing, though. We're going in on a why 50 is a better or has been a bigger artist than T.I. Let's talk about hit for hit. So hit for hit, let's not sleep on T.I.'s catalog, right?
Oh,
because we're not, right?
He got some cuts.
So first off, let's say this. I believe that T.I. has two and a P classic albums. I'm Serious, Trap Music, and Urban Legend. Urban Legend, classic. My toss-up is between the I'm Serious and Trap Music. However, what I will give T.I. credit for is fostering a style music. He ain't create trap music.
I hate when people say he created.
Yeah, y'all trap music. I mean, low key, I don't even know if trap music came out the A. You know what I'm saying? If we really want to get into it, you know what I'm saying? Because I live in Texas. I ain't from here, but down here in Texas, they got some niggas out here. You may have heard of some niggas called UGK. You understand me? You may have heard of motherfucking me, 8 Ball at MJG. You understand me? There's some other niggas' names that you got to say before you just try to say T.I. is the motherfucking father of trap. And that's before we even get into the him and Gucci shit. Oh, come on now. Anyways, or him and Gucci or him and Jeezy, whatever, however small-minded conversation you want to have about that. You know what I'm saying? But, so he's got those classic albums, and that's great, right? So, but let's go hit for hit though. They definitely have the same amount of number one hits, so to say.
50 and T.I.?
Yeah, I believe so.
Is there?
If we look at it, if you gotta include Justin Timberlake, all them Timberlake features, all the I'm sorry I got caught with gun songs.
Yeah. But, but let's put in perspective, like,
bitch, I'm back chasing.
If we doing all that shit, bro, like think about the verses, 50 songs or hit songs that he gave verses or hooks on. And that T.I. Like if we're doing that, like,
so names, like, what are you talking about? You talking about features?
Yeah.
What features? What crazy features 50 was on?
Motherfucking So Seductive, Down on Me.
So Seductive wasn't his song? Whose song was So Seductive?
Yayo.
Don't do that, bro.
That was still a hit song.
I'm not saying it wasn't a hit song, but So Seductive was a 50 song, bro. It was a Tony Yayo song. And for y'all that's listening right now, that's air quotes around that.
Well, that's even better. This nigga made his homeboy go platinum or gold.
So that's another conversation. We could continue that.
Bro, like Young Buck, Tony Yayo, look, all them niggas ate, bro.
And that's a whole nother conversation.
All them niggas
like
ate.
Who did T.I. put on? Big Country?
I used to fuck
Alpha Mega?
That nigga was a snitch.
Exactly.
That nigga was really working with the fans. He was a real street nigga. He was really putting in work. But
and what was that other nigga out of what was that shit called? PSC. Pimp Squad Click, nigga.
I fucked with Big Country.
Big Country, there was another nigga that used to get down too. But yeah, them niggas ain't no. Oh, Young Dro. Young Dro is probably his most successful. Oh, that nigga Young Dro. Tropicana socks on Mama was a junkie. Daddy was a monkey. Play with my banana. I stay with my banana. Jumping in punky monkey. Don't nobody live in my house with a bunch of junkies. Let's fucking go. I couldn't get the melody at first, bro. But yeah, that's him.
Bro, with his color coordination.
Yeah,
bro.
He's the most successful joint out of T.I.'s shit. But yeah, so say you said So Seductive. What else did you say?
Jeremiah Down on Me.
Okay.
That did numbers.
No, it did. But for every one of those, there's a T.I. answer.
But I'm saying, like, even with the other
and shit. And listen, I'm not even getting into the quality of the number one hits.
Even 50 got a hit song with Justin Timberlake. I'm tired of using technology.
Correct, Techno Love or whatever. But my point is this: he has the same amount. Quality is a total. We could get the quality and what hit harder and what was for the culture. We know T.I. ain't got no mini man, nigga. We know T.I. ain't got no mini man. We know he ain't got no in the. Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't got no in the club because he definitely got some. T.I. got some club bangers, nigga.
T.I. got the, you know what I'm saying? That I still ain't forgave myself.
A lot of people don't even know about that, and I don't even know. I would hope that he would pull that out, but I don't even know if that would end up getting. That's like one of those deep album cuts.
That was only his. That's his only.
Was that trap music or I'm Serious?
It was trap music.
Yeah, that nigga said.
No, it was I'm Serious. It was I'm Serious.
Doom, doom, doom. He said, "There's a lot of fucked up shit to go down, shawty." Y'all don't even know the half. I've been in and out of trouble since an adolescent. Come on, man.
Bro, that would be like his only answer to Mini Man.
No, he can't answer fucking Mini Man with.
I'm saying in air quotes.
Nah. He would have to answer Mini Man with either ASAP or what's that joint off of Urban Legend?
Oh, you don't know me?
You don't know me, nigga.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Try to see me in the street, but nigga, you know me. When you holler, when you speak, remember, you don't know me. And the way that he presented that at the end of the ASAP video, it made that shit like, yo, what song is that? Yeah. And he got the round here. Don't forget about the round here. He got the but she's a freak though. She got angel eyes with the baby face. She's a freak though. He got
24.
Oh, there you go.
That shit still I still like that song.
Yeah, man. That's all my nigga. That's what we ride, shouted.
Hey, that shit still flat.
Sliding down 285, but I'm open because I've been drinking and I've been smoking. Flying down 285, but I'm focused. Come on, man. Yeah, so I feel like he has enough, but the quality, because 50's fucking shit are like, nigga, if I was 50, I'd start off with the power song, nigga.
Yeah, just a flex on that nigga, like, bro, let me drop a new song. I would just drop new song from my shows and shit, like, yeah, like, nigga.
I'm 50, I'm coming out with the motherfucking beat. Now, or is 50 maybe just trolling this nigga and getting the gas to be built up? Be like, nigga, I'm a better specimen than you. His marketing.
He's marketing that. He's marketing, bro.
And like, he'll get niggas gassed up to see that shit. Like, and niggas will tune the fuck in and be a 1.7 million motherfucker.
Bro, it'll be like 2 with that nigga. He's gonna talk about Power, his new show that he's doing about BMS and shit.
That nigga 50, man. So yeah, I mean,
Oh, cause I mean, 50 got some deep albums, cause that Rider music.
Come
he
through
dropped.
my hood, I keep hearing niggas saying,
Bro,
I'm
that
supposed
nigga,
to die.
no, bro, he dropped. You know a song deep album could I get
What?
stupid to is This Is 50. I don't know what you take me for. I really don't play that shit. I
I know the
got
joke
to
you're
get
talking
you
about.
in.
Yeah.
I got out my self-defense. I got an itchy trigger finger,
Nah,
nigga. It's
he can come out with that.
That beat is hard,
I
bro.
know it's at the end of
That nigga killed that shit.
It's at the end of and 50 got the collaborative joints that he could pull.
That's what I'm saying. The features and shit.
Nigga, don't make him come out with the I want to get to know you. Don't forget. Like, don't forget about the
but even
frustrated with the baller, wonder why I'll call her. You know what I'm saying?
And that nigga will fuck the game up, bro, because he could drop What Up Gangsta. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Not only that, but think about it. Power of a Dog. He could drop Lord Forgive Me.
I said.
Oh,
Nah. Hit him with the doom doom. I know you like my style.
Yeah, bro. Nobody get it. All right, he gonna get it. Was it the shit with murder, your life.
Oh, niggas don't want no part of me.
Yeah.
So listen,
that nigga got
definitely
looking forward to that. Fuck with 50,
Nah, T.I.'s not fucking with 50. We sorry, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
And listen,
bro,
we definitely are looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? And you've been tuned into the Very Peaceful Podcast. We wanted to definitely tap in with you guys and have a beautiful conversation with y'all, put some paint where it ain't, and say what most can't about these motherfucking versus battles that have been going on. It's been a beautiful thing, and hopefully we'll get to see more. You know what I'm saying? And in the meantime, in between time, drink some water, eat some fruit, read a book. You know what I'm saying? Call your mama, tell her you love her. Your mama ain't around. Your mama ain't around. Call somebody else's mama. You know what I'm saying? But we hope that you live for as long as you want and never want for as long as you live, man. And as for your dog licked ass tuning into this live stream, you understand me? We about to come right back like I left my motherfucking car keys. I'm about to come right back like I left my motherfucking phone in the couch. You understand me? Hold up.